YouTube as well. I already sold all my VOO, this morning, just to cut any further losses. That's fine with me. If it goes back up and I sold at the bottom, and that's all right. The important thing right now is to play defense and not be exposed. So that's what you want to do, is you want to play defense and not be exposed. So with regards to a lot of our positions, we'll also be probably liquidating those. One of our swings. I already had some VIX, so I'm in okay shape there. I've got protection against something like this. A little bit, just like a little bit of padding. I'm about 20 or 30% padded by some VIX calls that I got when they were way in the low teens at 15. And VIX is hitting 27 today. So that will bring some gains to my account to counter the losses. So next time VIX is way low in the teens, that's what you got to do. All right. We were looking at, let's see, let me go live on the TikTok as well here. We are looking at IFA, IPHA, CRVS holdovers from Friday. They're doing okay this morning. They're in good positions to have potential. We're also looking at newly hot Zivo, ZIVO, and EDSA. From there, we've got VSTM. And we will likely be releasing a lot of our swing positions. We're just going to give it 5 minutes at the open, see which direction things take. You know, because today's like an up day all morning. Then we'll just sort of like let it grind that way. As you can see on SPY, if we go to futures, you can really see it before the open. What we're looking at is a candle today. Look at that. You can really get an idea what's going on here, the seriousness of this. And we're looking at it to bounce at the 100, but I'm not necessarily seeing from the world markets an indication that that's going to happen. Like, why would it happen? So I think things will keep falling until the situation improves worldwide. And that's what we really got to be monitoring now. You guys are going to have to start watching the Asia markets and, you know, keep an eye on things so that you are ready to take your cash and put it in the market at the bottom. So when will that bottom be? We don't know. Next couple days, could be in a few minutes, could be this week. Let's see how this week goes. In the meantime, yeah, we've got Zivo, EDSA, VSTM, CRVS, IFA, LPTX, SURF, DICE DNA, TWKS, and we'll see if any of those break and run, and we'll see if there's anything new right now coming up. Let's see. Well, yeah, Jamal. There's also that, you know, China's markets are collapsing. That's another bad indicator. The UVIXI and all that stuff, those are only moving because the world is moving. Everything's dipping. That's right. We got to wait for the bottom. And that's going to be an investment opportunity. Yep, and all the crypto is correcting as well. Crypto's in good shape, relatively speaking. It used to be way down, like Bitcoin, way down at like 30,000, touching it. Um, right now it's at 43,000, which is sort of midway. Crypto's surviving. Correction September seems to hold every year. Yeah. It's because human demand goes up in the summer. Think about it. Human demand goes up in the summer, then everyone settles back into their little abodes, and then slows down their demand, and that just causes a pullback on all the markets. But that's not what's happening here. What we have is the giant $300 billion default on this Chinese investment company, which is just going to deflate assets worldwide, mostly China, but worldwide, because it is also a sign. Yeah, but it won't be a domino effect, Shamal, Nicholas. It's just everything's going to move in sympathy. It's more like a sympathy effect. Now, there's really no technical analysis that you could do on the market at this point. The market is dropping, so technical analysis is going to come during this drop. We can't necessarily say anything about anything because whatever progress anything has made now has this one dip day on it. It's not going to work at that. Real estate value, I believe, yes, will be hit hard. I think that there may be a slight domino effect there in real estate, and that preparations, it's going to be alarming to debt and asset managers here in the U.S., and I think that banks may ratchet up their requirements for buyers to be approved for loans. In fact, they may stop loan approvals for a while, somewhere here coming soon, completely drying up the use of debt to buy properties. And I'm sure that will cause a demand shock, and then the supply will. Some people who have to get out of their properties, some companies and people who have to get out of their properties will have to precipitously drop the price of their properties in order to liquidate. So, yeah, it's systemic. Yep. You never know where the bubble's going to pop. It popped in China, and in a big way. This is pretty huge. $300 billion default. It will also depend on how China will handle it. So all this week, all eyes are on China. How's everybody doing this morning otherwise? You guys prepared and ready? Who's all cash and just trading every day versus anyone who's fully loaded, locked and loaded? If you're fully locked and loaded, yeah, you need to be ready to start cutting this morning. Sure. So this is Zevo. This is CRVS from the other day, and IFA. And then we have Apple in the corner to always keep an eye on. Apple, nicely resilient, I would say. Tesla's at 735. Amazon, 3400s. So tech is kind of hanging in there. EDSA, it's another one we'll be watching for momentum this morning. VSTM. Surf for some continuation. It's been running. LPTX the same. Dice, it's a IPO continuation. DNA, same, and TWKS. Any others that you guys have on your radar this morning? What was I going to say? You asked me a question. Yeah, all cash because you're broke. Got out of almost everything Friday. Good job, Michael. All right, I'm going to refresh the market chameleon and see if there's something else going on the market here. The market is putting in some signs of buying interest right now. However, I believe that it may be overtaken by selling pressure. Fammy, what will you be buying at the bottom? Somebody asks. Good companies that have taken a hit. Probably Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, and then VOO for just the whole market. From there, we'll take a look. But you can't go wrong with those. FAMI. No, nothing going on in FAMI. You don't want to be in FAMI. Palantir with the nice little breakout in the last 2 days. It's back where it started. Palantir maybe a good buy. Ford is just about back where we got it, guys. We're going to have to think about letting it go at the open here. And the market will be opening in 18 minutes. Yeah, I mean, let me make an announcement to everybody over there. Chart Trader Alerts. So I think this is going to take some time. It could take weeks really to settle. And it could take some time to find its bottom because it's going to depend on China and the world's response. A little bit of a domino effect probably will be in effect, yeah. So go through and sell anything that you have that we're in, our swings, and convert to cash. So we're ready to buy some stuff in a couple days. No, well, yeah, buy the dip, but be prepared to buy the dip. Not quite yet. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Make sure you click like, rapid fire gamer style, and let's get that like count up to 10,000 in less than 1.2 seconds. If you're liking the stream, click like, and if you're a gamer, let's see if you can put in 100 or 200 or 300 likes in less than a split second. Like that. All right, there it goes. Look at that. 2.2 thousand, 2.3 thousand, 2.4 thousand, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 3,000 likes. Way to go. 3.4, 3.5, 3.6, 3.7, 8, 9, 4. Are you saying the markets are crashing? I'm saying the markets, they're right around before a crash and at the end of a correction. So we're right in this limbo land right now. and I think it's a very good idea for you to convert to cash. Way to go, guys. Yeah, you've got it up to 7,000 likes. You're still going? Thank you. If you can get it to 10,000 likes, you guys are awesome. I see that ASIS, I've pulled that up. ASIS, our swing on ASIS has not been affected very much at all. So I'm getting out of that. That's great. To get out of something at basically where it's at. Actually, that may be because there's just been no buying or selling pre-market. So it could fall. We'll see what happens. And you guys got to 10,000. Way to go, guys. You just got to sign 400 shares of EA. Oh, my goodness. Okay, the market has just broken into a slight weak uptrend right now. So that's good. There's some buying going on. And if you want to put your money somewhere, let's say you have cash, put it in gold during times like this. Gold, and it's too late to get VIX. You have to get VIX before the shit hits the fan. Thoughts on Cassava Sciences? Nope. In the shitter. Nope. Way down. Uranium is a good bet, yes. Steel. All commodities are dropping right now. Why gold? Because gold is a flight to safety. Gold goes up in times of uncertainty. It's a place that people keep their cash. It's the apocalypse currency, the apocalypse investment. Gold. Probably diamonds as well, but you can't, good luck on that. Just hit up the diamond market and let me know how you do. Yeah, there are tickers for gold. GLD. Yep. GLD. We've got 12 minutes until the market opens. Yeah, there's tons of gold stocks, and you can even get gold on crypto. Yeah, it might be, but I think that one includes miners, Jorge. Lithium. Lithium is a good investment, yeah, but you're going to have to wait till the market bottoms. All right, Faraz, you picked one hell of a day. How am I feeling about Bitcoin? Just fine. Just fine. Well, stocks like Moderna crash? Moderna might, but Pfizer probably won't. But everything will be affected, yes. Um, yes. IFA is starting to make a move up. All right, IFA will be looking for breakout of at like $12, so full continuation. But EDSA is getting close. 987. If EDSA breaks 991, let's just call it 1001, just to be safe. You can get in for $1.50 of risk, stop at 850. EDSA, EDSA. GRNG Granges, yeah, it doesn't look too great. I don't know, Mike, but that's one of the stocks that seems to be holding up this morning. Cato, CATO. The overall Dow is down. The Qs are down. SPY is down. Oil, obviously, all those are down. The Dow really down. Oil is coming back up a little bit, and that's what's helping the market, I think, right now, is that oil's having a little bit of a bounce. So that's trying to help the market out a little bit. Rates are down, not too much, but trending up. So that's also bad for tech. Every sector across the board is in bad shape, is down. If I had to like look with a microscope and see which one seems to be indicating it's doing best today, I'd have to say financials, banks, and energy. So XLF and XLE. In fact, I'll keep those up over here for you guys. Yeah, your Bank of America not getting hit too bad. All right, make sure you get rid of it while it's not hit too bad. All right, SPY's still rallying. Neo, let's see. Nah, Neo doesn't look very good. Could be. That's old news, man. Oh, that's hilarious. Afghanistan has the largest lithium deposits in the world. What do you know? I'm going to have to take a cough drop here. No, I'm not going to explain about Shiba Inu. Money, money, money. Yes. We are looking at Zevo, VSTM, IFA, EDSA, CRVS, and ETH this morning. And I'm going to refresh the Market Chameleon now. We'll see if there's anything else that's been popping up in the last 20 minutes. And we have 7 minutes until the market opens. And the market is trying to rally. Possibly SIBX. Okay, we'll keep that up. And APRE. Crash later this month or early next. It may be happening right now. So, SYBX, we'll see. we're getting awfully close for moving from a correction into a crash. This little rally this morning is kind of saving it. This rally happening in the last 20 minutes. Zevo breakout is 840. EDSA breakout is 10. Define a crash. A crash is a very fast drop day by day of more than 10%. But the key is that it's fast and out of control and broad. Everything's going down in those situations. The split point can be around 12%. And where we're at right now, if I were to measure it here, from peak to bottom, is 4%. And then if we were to hit the moving average here, 5%. So this is a 5% drop. So we're in this is a correction. But it depends on what the heck happens today and all week. Should anything be shorted if the rally fails? Seth, if so, don't get caught up picking shit. Just get SPY. Right? Makes sense? Don't be like, well, where's it's gonna be if the market's crashing or falling or dropping or panicking, then you just grab SPY. You don't have to worry too much about it. You don't have to go, oh, what do I go after? So that should make it easier. So does Cato have ties to Afghanistan? Except DNA. What about that's funny. AMC. I already talked about AMC. Nothing going on there. Oh, I have surf here twice. Let me double check. Let me correct that. APRA is almost fully faded. Cibex almost fully faded. Zivo sitting at half, 50% retrace. Almost looks like an ABCD pattern. We got 3 minutes in the market open. It's hard to say if short's going to work. Shorts will work if whatever sector or market the stock that you're trying to short breaks to a new low. Right now, it's pulled back. So if SPY breaks to a new low today, 433.48 or lower, then you could grab SPY puts and try to get $1 of gain to the downside. We'll need to monitor all of our swing trades. Right at the open, we have 2 minutes to the market open. The first 5 minutes of the market will be indicative of should you hold or cut some of your swings. Not just the market, but this individual stocks as well. And we have 1 minute and 30 seconds to the market open. SPY, yeah, we'll see. You need to, you can also hold SPY puts, and make money on when SPY goes down. whoever that was. Yeah, we're watching LPTX. We'll see how that goes. IFA from the other day, if it happens to continue. All right, 57 seconds to the market open. Mauricio, we will see. Twenty seconds to the open. F-cell is moving. Not really, no. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what the market does. So far, the market is dropping, dropping, dropping. Dropping, dropping. If it breaks 433.80, prepare to get puts. 433.48 is where you want to get puts. Make sure you're liquidating your swings, especially those hitting their stops. Loss mitigation, loss mitigation. Convert to cash. You want to save your cash and be ready to buy in a couple days. All right, SPY has found a little bit of support right at the bottom. There goes EDSA. EDSA broke. You can get in for $1 of risk. EDSA, EDSA. All right, the market has put in a bottoming tail candle, pretty strong one. This could be a good sign. This could be a good sign for the moment. Just hang on to your positions for just another few minutes. Let's see where this goes. If market breaks 435.4, we may be breaking the high of the day, is what they call it, but that does not include pre-market. As you recall, we got Apple and what was it, Facebook positions on Friday. Be watching those like a hawk. All right, the market is rallying. The market is rallying, and EDSA has completely nearly crapped out. Watch your stop at 9. JCS, let's see. Zevo starting to come up. Zevo. Watch Zevo. SPY, the market actually doing good. Get ready to get out of your EDSA position. EDSA is not working out. Zevo. coming up. The market responding favorably, at least for the moment. Okay, I am cutting LYV, one of our swings, because it's going down. If the market's going up, it's going down. That's not useful. So I'm getting rid of LYV. If you have any positions going down right now while the market's kind of going up, yeah, that's relative weakness, and you want to cut that position. Need some water. Who, me? Yeah, I've got tea. I've got cough drops that I've taken. Okay, see, Ford is red, so I'm dumping Ford. And crumpets, yes. That's funny. Okay, the market is trying to rally again. I really feel this is a bit of a sucker's rally right now. But for the morning, fine, we'll take it. You will have lost money probably on these swings, but by holding through some of this rally and cutting things that are relatively weak, in the end, you won't realize it, but in an alternate universe, you will have lost so much more money, and you will be in really good shape. You will have been in really good shape. Loss mitigation is not about making money. Loss mitigation is about losing the least amount of money as possible. And it does mean you lose some money. So don't feel sore or bad if you had to take some loss. Yeah. Okay. We're going to get it back in spades. This pullback is a beaut. If we can get a pullback if we can get a market crash, which isn't really happening right now, it's just a correction. We can get a market crash, we can double our money in a month, maybe even quadruple it in 3 months. So do not be sad at all about losing a small percentage today. You wanted me to look at JCS, you need to give me a reason what we're looking at JCS for. You can't just type a ticker. And maybe you're new here. All right, everybody on TikTok, if you're liking the stream, click like a bunch of times, gamer style. Thank you very much. You have Apple 150 call on 24. Should I hold? Apple right now seems like is moving up a little bit. The whole market in general is going sideways / slightly grinding up. That could change on a moment's notice. So what you really need to be doing now is looking through your holdings, and mitigating losses. Like for instance, right now, SPY is putting in a very strong retrace. If it were to break 434.88, that's not going to look good for SPY. I know, Josh, right? I like it. I like it. Thanks, man. Zevo, dub, bang. Okay, let me pull up dub. Oh, what was the thing about JCS? No explanation. All right. Dub, bang. Okay. That's not an actual stop. Well, I think yeah, you're just making funny sounds now. Okay, that's funny. All right, SPY technically still in an uptrend, although looking a bit like a heads and shoulders pattern. This may be the most you get out of anything right now, so you may want to de-risk anything that you're doing okay on. And de-risking means taking some of your position of it off. Real estate is about to get real scary. That's right. Yeah, you got that right. There may be some new regulations, some new uh, limitations that lenders are going to be putting out there. I see. I have the September 24 150 call as well, and I'm holding. We're letting Apple and Amazon and Tesla do their thing a little bit this morning. So that's the thing about putting in a 5-minute range. Does everybody understand what that was that we did this morning? We put a little 5-minute range on everything. Just let it trade for 5 minutes, no matter which direction it takes, then watch it. And whichever side it breaks out of, up or down, that's the side that you expect direction to take. And this morning, that's up. Now what we do is we take that to the 30-minute point. So we have another 20 minutes, and we'll see which direction it takes from at that point. Sono seems to be hanging in there. Might be a good buy point. I don't know much about it, but you asked me about Sono, so that's what I see. I wouldn't be too hot about buying today, necessarily. SPY is rallying now. SPY is rallying. And so, we had people in the group going, oh my God, China, it's all, red. The markets are all red. Everything's so red. So then we're going to get SPY puts, right? What do you guys think now? Why do you think I didn't answer that question? Why do you think I didn't go in there and say, yeah, SPY puts. Yeah, right. Yeah, the market's red. Because it's just not how it works, folks. Sometimes the market comes way, way, way down before the market opens, and that sets it up to go up all day. So the market will infuriate you if all you try to do is guess direction all day. You're just gonna hate the market. Instead, look at the trends. Learn how to read trends. Which way is the market going? And then take some direction in that direction. That's a much better way to trade. Confirm. Be a trend trader. Don't be a guesser. Don't be a gambler. You always want confirmation, correct? Yeah, so SPY is still making progress. I'm looking for anything that's weak, anything that's doing weak. And some of my holdings that are, let's say, SPY's green, right? Everything's green right now is on the day. Okay, it's red compared to Friday, but it's green on the day, meaning it's going up. The candles are green. If you have anything that's red on the day, just today from the open, it's down on the day. That's extreme relative weakness. So you need to cut that. Be like water. Yes. Walmart's going up. Yeah, everything's going up. Kura Sushi, I don't know. Yeah, Tesla's not holding. Definitely Tesla's not holding. That's a weakness. You want to cut that. We will just keep holding our swings that are long, that are calls, that for as long as the market continues to show strength. And we'll cut anything that's showing relative weakness. Marvell. showing relative weakness. I'm cutting it. We cannot tolerate anything that is down on a day that is moving up. Surf broke out. Yep. Good spotting there, Gary. But we missed it. 7.5 was the breakout on surf. But now we're watching it, that's for sure. See if we can get another breakout. Zevo is coming up. It's coming up. Zevo's coming up to the breakout point, 840. If Zevo can make it through 840, so 840, yeah, 840. At the moment, you'll be able to get in for $1.50 of risk. May get even better depending on how the pivots form as we get closer to the breakout. So there we have it. I just sold my Marvell Technology. Drop your relative weak stocks. Keep your strong stocks. Etsy doing very good. Etsy may be doing the strongest of our swings this morning, relative strength-wise. Don't touch your Etsy. Yes, I'm keeping my Agilent. I cut my ASIS. Let's see if that's turned around. Actually, ASIS has turned around. I cut my ASIS too soon. Anybody else still in ASIS, you can keep hanging on to it. And Asana. Asana, relatively neutral. So not strong, not weak. But relatively, that is weak. If you think about it. Etsy is your boy, yeah. Do you ever do videos on limiting capital gains taxes? No, Bradley, sorry. I don't have any videos on that at the moment. But, perhaps we'll be doing that more at the end of the year this year. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio to learn more about trading. All right, SPY pulling back hard right now. I'm watching all sectors to see where this is stemming from. Could just be some profit taking or rally. Well, I'm pretty happy with where I'm sitting right now in my accounts. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with where I'm sitting in my accounts right now, and hoping that it improves from here even. So that was a pretty good emergency readjustment on the portfolio. Captured whatever gains I could have, cut whatever was weak, and kept whatever was strong, and that worked out. That's how you can do it. D had quite a jump at the open. Is that right? Let's see. Yeah. Not of anything important. It's done that many times before. What is this you were asking? I don't know that I'm getting everybody's messages sometimes here in the TikTok. AFRM, okay. ABCD pattern on Apple? No. FRM. What's the number one tip for someone who has never played the market and doesn't have a lot done? I mean, it's two tips. Number one, start by paper trading, not real money trading, because you will lose all your money. I guarantee you. Don't even need to bet you on it. Like, it's unfortunate. I feel sad for you. You're gonna lose all your money. Like, I don't even need to bet you on that. So number one rule: trade with paper money, because you're gonna lose all your real money. Number two, start learning from a mentor who knows how to do it. I've been doing it for 25 years, and you can just private message me if you have some questions, and I'm happy to help you get a good start. That's right, RJ. Have I ever heard of FSR? Yeah, Fisker. Isn't that what it's called? Fisker? FSR? Yeah, Fisker. Yeah, it doesn't look too good. Kind of like Neo or something. Well, yeah, Alex says, and take your time before you start using your cash. I think what he means by that is, don't be like, well, I've been paper trading for long enough now. I'm going to take this 30,000 and let's go. I think he means start with $1,000 if you have 30,000 and take it slow, and watch, you're going to lose all that. The switch from paper to real money is not fluid. It takes some months getting used to as well. There's so much to learn. There's so much to learn. The 1% rule is the next thing that I would think of would be very important for you to learn. Fibonacci, yeah, it's means nothing. The market isn't mathematical; it's strategical in game theory. The prices, no one gives a shit whether it goes from 18 to 19.38. So the market is not really about math; it's about psychology, game theory, and strategy. All right, the market is holding a little bit of a pullback right now. I would call it a slight breakdown. I see a slight breakdown happening on the 2-minute chart. Depending on how well your positions are or how sensitive they are, you may wish to de-risk some. So that's where my mind is at. Okay. All right, here comes Surf. If Surf breaks 830, you can get in for 50 cents. Excuse me, 50 cents of risk. SURF. There goes SPY breaking down. I'm going to drop whatever's up that's sensitive to SPY. I believe that may be the top of a upswing on the market. We're now breaking down on the market. I'm selling my Apple and Facebook calls from Friday right now. That prophecy did not come true, so going to mitigate that right now. De-risk and put it in AMC at no. You do know there's other stocks on the stock market, right? All right, there's that breakdown on SPY. It's not a full breakdown. It's just a breakdown of the rally. The rally has broken down. I think uranium is fantastic investment. Ask me that. Somebody asked, did they ever figure out what came first, the turtle or the egg? I think he must be referring to the turtle book behind me and got confused with the chicken and the egg or something. uh, the turtle or the shell, yeah. But he's trying to be clever. That's all right. Yeah, for us. Yep, surf entrance is happening, and boom, there's the surf entrance. 50 cents of risk for entry on surf. SURF. It looks like SPY may find support at the 100 moving average on the daily chart. So a little bit further, not too much though. But this morning's rally puts a little bit of a hamper on the progress on that. So this week definitely is not over. Pulling up this morning like this with this rally is almost the safe thing to do. It's like crawling into a cave and trying to hide, or putting your ostrich head into the hole. This rally is an ostrich head in the hole. If anyone had any balls, they'd let this market drop to where it needs to drop to. Yeah, but it didn't get over the previous red candle high, so that's not good enough yet. What's a good application for monitoring the market? Weeble, Weeble, like with the horns, bull, Weeble. I sometimes tell people Weeble, and I tell them, you hit me up for a link to Weeble. If you sign up through my link, you're going to get free stocks. So, by the way, do that if you want to open a Weeble account. And so then I get these messages. Hey, can I have that Weevil link that you're talking about? The Weevil, like it's not a Weevil. It's Weeble. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, they are. Ah, that's I see. That's cool. No, I'm not sponsored. What would be a stop on SPY? Thank you for that. A stop on SPY in which direction? Right now, SPY is breaking down and failing. Whoever said the green minute, yeah, Norm, no, that was incorrect because the green candle did not break above the previous red candle high, so it meant nothing. Do not give credit to that candle, Norm. All right, I want you to learn that, like the end. Like, stop messing that up. We don't want to hear that anymore, right? We want you to be a shark, an ace. So if you can't get above that red candle, you can consider that candle red. It doesn't matter that it's green. It's down, right? It's lower. It's not progress to the upside. It's further progress to the downside. Yes, you got it, man. So right now, right? Like, look at that. That was really close. Did you see that? That was really close, but now this green candle is failing. How is surf doing? Surf is holding in there. Who got into surf? Yeah. I mean, I feel great about lightening everything up. Um, If we get a signal tomorrow or the next day on the market that the market's going to go up and we're not going any lower, great. I'll start buying, with all the cash. If we don't, I'm really happy to have cash and be in cash and have converted to cash. Bryce, do you have a trial membership? Bryce Franklin? Okay. What do you have? Well, how did you get in here? I should say, because I didn't recognize your name. Um, Going a month ago. What you mean by that? Surf is doing okay. It's making progress. Okay, I looked up best, and yes, best it is flying. Breakout of 1.4 to 1.7. Unfortunately, it's too late. That's funny. No, Bryce, I'm just saying, are you a member, or did this stream just pop up for you, or what did I do? How did you get in? Because I need to make sure that these streams are secure in the future. Uvixi, let me take a look. Okay, that's why. Okay, cool. So you've been going on. I see what you're saying now. You've been going on for a month now. Well, Bryce, nice to meet you. I don't know if we've spoken before, but good to meet you. Welcome to the group. And then Uvixi, I believe, is a leveraged version of the VIX to the inverse, or it could be the same direction. Let's see. Short. So I think it is the inverse. No, is it the same or is it the inverse? Seems to be moving the same direction as VIX. And anyway, it's like a leveraged version of the VIX. You can get good results out of that during a crash. It's the same as you can short SPY. It's the same as going long UVIXy, something like that. He uses them to trade. What's up? Yang gone up significantly due to Evergrande. Yes, and I saw that Yang moving this morning. SPY is breaking down. There we go. There's a breakdown on SPY. You may want to get shorts on SPY soon. That would be at 433.75, and that's coming right up in about $1. Be ready to short SPY here pretty soon, should that happen. Everybody over on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio to learn more about trading and our trading group. What are shorts? Generally speaking, we generally refer to shorting something as making money on it going down instead of it going up, which is, you just probably are unaware that you can do that. And that's it. Like, don't make it too complicated. You now just learned something that instead of making money on something going up, you can also choose a different method called shorting to make money on something going down. All right. Okay. So that's going to help you figure that out. You don't need to ask, like, you mean if the thing goes down, so then I would make money? Like, no, you fucking got it. That's it. It's that simple. We don't need to drag this out. What was that from some movie? We don't need to bring something into this. I forget. Dice crapping out. I'm going to take that off of the system here. Well, that's not exactly the best way to teach people what shorting means, though, Noah. Because what you're doing there is flipping something so they can still go long. Now they're not learning how to think upside down. It's important for them to understand the logic that shorting is the reverse, the inverse, the upside down of what they currently understand. You don't go, well, you could just get the UVixie and now you're shorting. No, it's not the fucking same as shorting. Anyway, you know what I mean? I'm trying to teach people in a way so that their brains, those neurons connect. Do I stream on other platforms other than TikTok? Yes, YouTube and Zoom and Discord are all happening right now. Just click the link in my bio. Yeah, not it is, but it's not. No. Justin says my neuron hurts. That's funny. So Spy still not making progress. There was a little bit of strength right now coming from the industrials. Watch your surf position, guys. Not following through. De-risk. Surf not following through. De-risk. If something doesn't break out, what does it mean? That we got in, that we shouldn't have got in, right? Like technically. But if it didn't break out, then why did we get in, right? So if it doesn't follow through, so after a couple candles, if your breakout just faked out and it's not following through and it's retraced now more than 50% to the stop, you can already start de-risking, which is great because you're going to save money you would have lost. So important to do so. I am. Did I, Mark? I'm trying not to say those words. All right. Eric, look at the correction where. Since today was ugly. Yeah, that's smart thinking, Jamal. On Agilent? Okay. Yeah, Agilent not holding up. A lot of relative weakness, so we're going to get out. I'm getting out of Agilent. Only intelligent people swear subliminally. That's good. Mother of my friend. Do you know if I can trade for my kids? So, yes. But the thing is, you wouldn't want to start using up your kids' money until you've proven that you can make money. You know what I mean? You know. So anyway, but also they could trade, or I think what you mean is not to trade, maybe, but to invest. And you invest for your kids. And yes, you can open minor accounts. UTMA. Somebody just said, "Yep." And there's several different kinds. There's some UTMA accounts in which the kids can't use that money for anything but educational expenses. And then there's another one where they can't, I believe, touch the money until they're like 25. And there's another one where it just becomes their money when they're 18. I think there's several different ones you can choose from. I am not a registered financial advisor. I don't work at Fidelity or Goldman Sachs or one of those brokerages. So I don't have the full sheet in front of me. But go ahead and do a little research on it, and I'm sure you'll find out that yeah, you absolutely can do that. It takes a little time to figure out which is going to be the right move for you. You might want to consult a tax advisor or a financial advisor. Eventually, if it starts to become big money, so if it starts to get over like a couple thousand, you might want to actually check in with a financial advisor and come up with a plan, because it's all about sort of the tax advantage, moving things around and that kind of stuff. I agree, Josh. The age 25 thing for the kids is much better than 18. Yeah, I agree. Where should you invest your 50,000 into Tesla? No, Sadie. Send me a private message, and I'll get you some of my wisdom on that. And I love testing that too. Like the people who I say send me a private message and then they don't. Too fucking bad. You missed out. Love that. Like I'm only interested in helping anyone who isn't a lazy ass fuck. Let's get real. So I do hope to hear from you though. Because you do need help if that's the amount of money that you have to preserve and grow. AFRM down today. So see how Surf just, not working out. EDSA crapping out. Zevo's grinding up, not really happening. I sold my Ford calls a while ago, Avon. George? Why is everything down today? Because China, a very large Chinese investment company defaulted on their debt, essentially, or is defaulting on their debts in a huge manner. Jamal, I mean, I'm kind of with you, man. I mean, I can't wait for you. I mean, frankly, I can't wait for a market crash. But yeah, they want to invade Taiwan. Boy, that's not good. Yeah, 300 billion. That is correct. How is that related to U.S. markets? Somebody asks. I mean, are you saying that as a smartass, or are you actually asking? Or are you a smartass who's going to now pretend you're actually asking so you can get an answer and then be a smartass? Okay. uh, the reason is because what's happened there with that $300 billion of debt in this Chinese investment company could happen anywhere. It is a sign that that's a real risk because it just happened in China. And not only that, but that investment company was also linked to more than just Chinese real estate. It had more than just Chinese real estate investments. So it has some actual defaults that are going to depreciate assets in other locations around the world, and partnerships. And you can imagine that the business deals that it was in are now going to fall apart, and that similar like kind situations are now going to be looked at with extreme scrutiny. A deal which might be right on the brink of being had may now go, hey, wait a minute, this is very similar situation in company to that other company that just defaulted. You know what, maybe we're going to hold off, we're not going to do this deal with you. And that's a totally different company, right? And so you just get this sort of cavalcade effect. And then everyone already foresees that, so then they worry about that, that causing a domino crash. And so then everyone starts to take their money in other things and take them out of that. And that's why crypto is crashing, and that's why commodities are crashing. That's why the U.S. market was crashing, and that's why gold is staying solid and going up a little bit, because that's where people put their money when the world is going to hell. They call it the apocalypse currency, gold. So does that make sense? Yeah, Zivo and Surf trying to figure out a move. Yeah, absolutely. The problem with gold right now is not everyone's in it. So gold is going to go up as this trouble increases, as any worry increases. Gold will go up. And the only problem with gold right now is that not everybody's in it. So that's what everybody's trying to do, is they're trying to find smart points to get out of whatever they're in. And nobody likes to hold cash during a potential crash. They want to earn some money, or at least have the appreciation risk that gold can give them. Gold is the most safe haven asset on earth. I don't know why that is. It's how we screwed the Western world. We went and we raped Honduras mountains for gold. Spain did, but human beings. And then we killed all these Indians with disease. And gold, for some reason, is just, we can't get away from it. Everybody wants it. It is the number one currency in the world, the apocalypse currency. Do I already have puts on these companies when the market crashes? No, I do not. But if the market does crash, that's like, those are moves that you can make. But it is not a foregone conclusion that it's crashing yet. But boy, is it getting close. We're looking for it to break 433.48. Just if it's hard to remember, 433.50. What is a gold stock? GLD. You can also get it on the crypto markets. It is, I think, XAU. Let me see. Gold crypto. XAUT. XAUT. And there's one other one that's very popular as well. I think XAUT is a bigger market cap, but I could be wrong. In any event, you want to take all your crypto in these situations, just like the market, and convert to gold. Zivo dropping. Surf trying to break out again. Has anybody still got some of their surf? Smartasses are difficult to deal with because there's no reason to talk to them. I don't know. Over on TikTok, click the link in my bio to learn more about trading. What's a put? A put is a way that you can make money on a stock going down. There are two kinds of options you can get on a stock. You can buy calls or you can buy puts. And I always think about it like this. You can call somebody up on the phone or you can put them down. And so puts are down and calls are up. So you make money on the stock going up if you get a call, and you make money on the stock going down if you get a put. Etsy, let's see. So Etsy showed relative strength, but it may not be able to hold on this market, But right now, Etsy's showing relative strength. Let me see what it looks like on the intraday chart. No, I'm not trading currency live on Binance, similar to Binance right now. No. We're trading the stock market companies at the moment. Self-storage stocks, Cube, PubM, and NSA. That's a very interesting play because of the eviction moratorium. NSA, PubM, and Cube. Let me take a look at those. Fucking NSA has just been going through the roof. Look at that gorgeous trend. Wow. And then what was the other one? But the other one was Cube, I know, but what was the other one? Let me ask the crystal ball. Cube is a better buy today. What a beautiful uptrend. And what was the other one you said? Was it Self? PubM. Thank you. PubM. Oof. PubM looks terrible, awful. But Cube and no, I already forgot the first one. NSA. Cube and NSA look outstanding. I'm going to put those on my watch list for running. Stocks that are running. Cube and NSA. Both up today. Both strong today. Pfizer, let's take a look at it. How do you spell Cube? What's the name? No, it is. It's CUBE. That is the stock. All right, SPY failing. The Q's already failing. So that's just a predictor of SPY. The Q's on the break of 367. 367 would have been a nice short. DEI. I think it was hot a couple days ago and it's shit now. Let me see. Yeah, it hasn't become really like investable yet. It's still day trading. Leading cause of market decline. Chinese investment company defaults on $300 billion of debt. The weakest market was tech, and that's the one we should have grabbed at 367 on the breakdown. Missed it. We'll get it next time. But if SPY breaks free 433.50, we'll take that. All right, Etsy turning negative on the day, so I probably am going to cut my Etsy. Nothing really happening, Mr. Omrelap. Nothing really happening on CRVS, no. Make sure you click the link in my bio in order to learn more about trading. You have enough money to put on only one. Which one should you put it on? Just put it on VOO if you're going to be like that, or Microsoft. It's morally wrong to wish for a crash, but I'll have money to buy the bottom. And since I'm in this group, I'll roughly know what the bottom is. Well, it's not necessarily morally wrong, because it's like a fireman or a fire department asking to go and do some fire control, forest control management, like cut down some trees and pre-burn some areas. A crash is necessary, you know? Best is coming back up now. If it breaks 177, you can get in for 20 cents of risk. Surf just can't do it, see? Second failed retest. Second failed retest of the high. And then now it's heading back down to the stop. Yeah, to stand up first, you have to fall, you have to crawl, you have to squirm. You have to learn one step at a time. Not sure what analogy you're talking about, what you're trying to get at, but yes. All right, the market is rallying just a little bit right now. Jackson says, Jamal, I feel you, but also think of it as a recorrection for the market and society. Think of it as a way to make back some of the money the market and the market makers have taken from you. Yeah. Meanwhile, gold has shot up from 1758 to 1766. So it is happening. It took a good hour there, but after everyone's liquidating their positions, they are now starting to move it into gold. Good to get gold now before it's too much. You have $5,000. How quickly can you turn that into $1 million? I think it's like 2.5 years, maybe 2 years. That sounds about right. Maybe 18 months. That's if you work every day at it and follow my rules. my techniques. Tilray, how about Tilray? Should you keep it? No. Good Lord, no. You have $25,000 to invest in the market. You should send me a private message and I will give you some wisdom. My wisdom on that. Everybody on TikTok, make sure you click the link in my bio in order to learn more about trading. That's right. That's what I'm saying, Jamal. I think that's one of the best explanations ever is going over the 1% compounding plan, right? But it's I think Jamal, it clicked for you because you took that class that one night. Because it has to go also hand in hand with you realizing about the concept of consistency and how moonshots will never get you consistency. So it's kind of like a multi-factored realization. It's not just a compounding, because you can tell that to other people and they will still be going after moonshots. It's well, today maybe even a dip, you could call it. Yeah. Not a correction, but it's a bit of a correction. Any advice with what to do if I have $25,000 to use? Yes, send me a private message and I will talk to you about it. Anybody who doesn't send me a private message, that's great. It filters out people who aren't serious for me. We stopped out of surf. Got to babysit it for a second here. Got to babysit it a little bit, Sergio. Click the link in my bio. How do you sign up? Not sure what you mean by that, but yep, click the link in my bio. Yeah, 2020 rule. Yep. Really helps. When we day trade options, Tony, we get at the money nearest expiration. I clear. EDSA, it's just, no, that's red on the day. When will the market stabilize? That's no. You have to watch it. You have to have rules in order to cut your position so you're not down 70%. So you can cut those things before you're down too far. You don't just hope and gamble on this. That's not how the stock market works. You just hope and gamble and pray. You have to have rules for what you're doing. You got to be able to cut your positions if the market crashes. Be able to. You can't go like, oh well, I'm just going to hold it for a couple more months because I'm sure it's going to go back up in a couple months. We don't guess. Oh, what is a good way to learn to read charts and look for trends in the market? 100%. You send me a private message and I'll get you a link to some videos. Send me a private message and you will learn to read charts really well. And that's funny. Somebody said, I have one rule: don't lose all $89 while learning. Good. We may have to wait 30 minutes here for SPY to break low. Super Big Daddy, you can send those messages over on the Discord, not here. Super Big Daddy. You maxed out your Roth with these discounts. Yep. All right. SPY putting a nice candle right now. Green. We are technically in an uptrend off the bottom. One, two, not 4-point confirmed yet. If we can get above high of the day, then we'll be in a 4-point trend uptrend off the bottom. Otherwise, right now, we are bottom. We are sideways along the bottom. We shoot to make exactly 1% on our portfolio or more per day. 1% per day compounded for 253 days in 1 year is 1,200%, and will turn a $10,000 portfolio into $120,000 in 1 year. We have some members on track to do far more than that. Click the link in my bio to find out more. Okay, Eric. But Eric, everything is like that today. Matt, let's see. So if Zivo breaks 840, that's where you want to get in. You'll put your stop at the most recent pivot low. So right now that is, yeah, probably that 652, but it might be more than that. Bros moving? Oh, I took bros off. Hold or sell Zevo? That presumes that you bought it. We didn't buy Zevo. We're not in Zevo yet. Zevo needs to break 840 before we get in. Right now, no idea. Hasn't created a signal yet. Yeah, ICLR is doing good relatively. What's good app to day trade on? Webull. Send me a link. Sorry. Send me a private message and I will send you a link. And that link, if you sign up to Webull through the link that I send you, you'll get some free stocks and I'll get some free stocks. We'll both get free stocks by you going through my referral link. Yep, I'm still holding on to my Caesar. I don't know if any of you have A B swing, but I'm going to cut that on relative weakness. Yeah, Weevil. No. Weebull, like a bull with horns. Yeah. Just send me a message and I'll get you a link so you can get some free stock. And SPY now putting in a big red candle relatively on the 2-minute chart. Apple. Thoughts on Apple? Went to hell recently. Don't be in it. Or on Zevo, probably 6. Yes. When Lucid started, they were ahead of the game. Now there are hundreds of other electric car companies. Yeah. Same thing with Tesla. There's going to be a great equalization of market cap across all electric vehicle companies. But Tesla said they're going to make robots, so that's sort of like is a value add beyond electric vehicles, right? Gold to the moon. Yep. Gold is about to break yesterday's high, Friday's high. Well, actually, it was yesterday, I think. Ader, I don't think is good today. Let me see. Stonks. Nah, it's just dead cat bounce day on Ader. You have 120. I mean, sorry, you've got 20 shares of Apple at 149.86. What would you do with it? That's impossible to answer. Depends on everything else that you have and how much money you have, how much money you make. Really impossible to answer. Send me a private message and let's talk about it. On Ader, no, it's dead cat bounce. Maybe it will move back to 14 or 16, but it's going to be a few weeks or months before it finds a base and pops again. You don't need to have your money sitting in there in the meantime. Surf is looking like it's crapping out. Yeah, that NSA and Cube look great. Bitcoin, which is basically crypto market. Next support levels like 41,000, 42,000, let's call it. There might be a bounce at 42,000. In fact, there already was. DNA is not near a U breakout, no. AMC is safe. Is it safe AMC for a swing trade? No, not really. Not yet. No. Maybe if it gets to 38. Palantir is looking okay. Palantir could be a good swing. Did you sell the house for gold? No. Yeah, SPY needs to break down that pivot, 433.88, so that we can head down to 433.48. Surf definitely stopped out, you guys. It's not happening. DNA is breaking pre-market highs. Not really a momentum breakout trade. You wouldn't expect there to be a lot of elation and momentum breakout trading on a day like today. Jamal, it is better to live at home with your parents and buy a cash flow rental property. A small one. Like, let's say, Jamal, you make $5,000, $10,000, maybe $20,000. You can now get a $60,000 to $100,000 rental property. A rental property can be many things. It could be a condo. It could be a small house somewhere. It could be a There's many forms of what that rental property could be, but you should definitely try and not spend money for as long as possible in your life. Yeah. I mean, you should definitely like live at home, stay as long as your parents will let you at home, even if you're a big enough man to be able to go live on your own. If you're still young enough and they're cool with it, and you're not like in a relationship, maybe you're going to school, you're 19 or something, try and stay home and then use that money to buy a property, cash flow property. Best thing you can do. or just keep saving. Do whatever you can do to keep saving. And when you get to about 10 or 20,000, 25,000, buy yourself your first cash flow property. Make it nearby, tiny little studio thing, and Airbnb it or rent it out, lease it out, and just get used to that. Even if you're losing a little bit of money, you could potentially gain real estate appreciation to counter it. In a couple of years, you'll be able to sell it again. Or even if you lose a little bit of money, you'll be learning incredible lessons about how to do it better next time. God, somebody just said, I wish I had that advice at 18, I swear. Yeah, I know, me too. I know, don't we all? That's the thing is, you need to pass this information on to your kids. Generational wealth. What you're saying is that you wish you had generational wealth, and wealth by means of knowledge of how to create wealth. So hopefully you subscribe to that holistically as well. In other words, you believe in generational wealth. Your point of view on life based on saving and spending money is definitely against what you used to think at 18. Yeah, I know. Definitely. Well, it's like, at 18, it's not like you deliberately did something wrong. It's you just didn't know everything. You just didn't know, and it's not like there's a lot to know, but there is, but it's not like there's a lot to know. It's just, you're only like 3 months away. It takes a 3-month education to get financially literate. Not that bad. I wish everyone was taught that when they were young. But do you know why public schools don't teach you financial literacy? Who can tell me what they think the answer is? Maybe I've said it before, so maybe you know the answer. But if you know the answer, don't say it. But if you have your own opinion and maybe you're thinking, like if I'm inspiring you to think and maybe come up with an answer, then let me hear your answer. Why do you think the government doesn't teach you about financial literacy? And I'm sure we're going to get the spate of conspiracy theory answers. Got a lot of good answers here. They don't want us to be financially free. No, that's not true. Can you imagine how great the United States would be, and all wealthy people as well, if everyone in the entire United States could create businesses and wealth and like asteroid mining companies and all that? If everyone aspired to do that and worked hard and that kind of a thing as part of a team or whatnot. No, that's definitely not that. That is not it. I know, this is why I'm bringing this up. It is not because they want us to stay in poverty so that we can get taxed. No, it's not some great conspiracy theory like that. They don't want regular people to get rich. Nope. This is all poor, 99% class thinking. You got to get this out of your head. That's not what the problem is. They want the banks to keep lending the money. There's so many answers here. But the main reason is they don't want the schools the teachers, the principals, the teachers, the schools, the districts, the states, the government to be liable for your poverty. In other words, if they teach you how to do well financially and you're still poor, you could start suing the district. You could start suing the teachers. You could start suing the government because they're what they taught you didn't work, and you want your what do you call it? Reparation for teaching you the wrong things. So they will literally never, ever, ever, ever teach you how to be financially literate. It is going to be your responsibility because they are not going to be responsible for that. That is why. Yep. So you got to figure it out yourself. You got to go to business school. You got to have some kind of drive. You've got to have somebody in the family teach you or tell you or show you the way. Yeah, interesting, right? That's right. Yeah. So, but and then another thing is a lot of things that I'm not going to mention political party because I think we're having a good discussion here, a nice partisan discussion. But a lot of things that some people don't understand about economics is that if you tax the rich, okay, we like to call them the rich as poor people. We love calling them the rich, but really they're the wealthy. If you tax the rich or wealthy, you're decreasing their ability to continue their operations. You have to understand that the rich are an operation. They got there because they're a business. They're a operation. That's the difference between people who are poor. They don't have an operation. They just go to work and they get a little paycheck. They work for somebody else. They come back home and whatever, right? The rich and the wealthy are operations. Now, if you tax that, which makes no sense, it makes no sense. There's it's not economic to tax the operations. The operations are what's sustaining and growing and supporting the entire system. Those are the operations. So if you start taxing those, they're going to have to make cuts. They're going to have to lay off people. It's going to put those operations under duress. So now you get more unemployment. More unemployment is, the end result, because we're people, it's productivity. And we're trying to create operations and work together as a society in those operations. Now, you tax the operations heavily instead of giving them deductions, which is the way it actually works. The reason why the rich don't pay taxes is because they're putting your kids through school, they're supporting your mortgage payments, they're giving you their jobs, they're supporting you, your health care, your dental, your retirement. The rich are giving you all of that. You may not believe that, but they are. And if you tax that, and then you have more unemployment because of that, now you have to tax what are you going to do for the unemployed people? You're going to need more money. So now you're going to tax them even more, right? To try to get some more welfare, spread it out against everybody. It's not mathematically a equation that balances to do that. It doesn't work. Yeah, until efficient robots come around. Well, that'll be interesting. So, it's interesting. Some people just don't understand economics. They're on a certain side, typically, and they want to tax the wealthy. And they want to do that to help the poor or the middle class and try to equalize everyone and help everyone financially by taking from the operations of the country, the wealthy. But remember that these are the same people that are typing these things on their iPhone, that are using their Windows 10 account to log into their computer. Those are the same people that gave Bill Gates $100 for the license for Windows 10. Those are the same people that gave Apple $1,200 for their iPhone, right? So if you tax the wealthy and you break down the entire wealth generation, which is the innovation system and the operation system, you actually lose access to all the innovation, and you start working your way back towards horses and farms and getting off of the entire wealth generation system. Yeah. So, it's not, it does not compute. I'm not going to say names. I'm not going to talk about certain parties, but just do the math and you'll see which side are morons. I'm not going to get any. I'm not going to get in any fights today. You're welcome to your own opinion. You're welcome to continue to be a moron if you're a moron, or you can just click suddenly. Wow, that made a lot of sense, and you can learn how to be smart. That's it. I'm going to put it on the side of morons, fucking stupid people who are going to go extinct, and the people who understand how the world runs. And we won't call it which sides those are. And you're allowed to have your opinion. SPY is breaking. Yes, this is the moment. Not yet to get puts, but this is the moment in which we now need to pay very close attention. 433.88. Here we go. 433.93, 94. Can it push down? It looks like it's going to. The Qs are indicating it's going to. The Qs, QQQ, NASDAQ. I'm getting my SPY puts cocked and ready. Grass, how high will you put on SPY? So the put that I will grab, let me see, on this particular account, I can't trade today's expiration. You want today's expiration if you can do it. Here we go, 433.82. And I'll be taking the 434. Okay, we're getting really close. 433.50 is the breakdown we're looking at. We're looking for. We're at 433.71, 433.69. Okay. 433.77. Expiration and strike, really any is fine, but at the money, nearest expiration. You can go ahead and grab it now. I'm going to grab it now because the Dow is breaking down and the Qs are breaking down. So there's almost no doubt in my mind that we're going to break down on SPY. So I'm getting it pre-confirmation because we're already getting confirmation from other sectors. And of course, now it's pulling up. You don't like to cut losses? Listen to what Dondrell just said. Dondrell, you should copy paste that, enlarge it 500%, print it out on your printer, and tape it to your wall. That was the dumbest thing you ever said. You need to love cutting losses. Learn to love cutting losses. Come on, Dondrell. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Sure hate cutting these losses. Maybe he was just joking. No, I don't think he was. There was a texture to it of truth. Dundrell's cutting it out right now. Spy has literally come right up before the breakdown, fucking me right when I didn't need it to. Our stop is 435. I think we're gonna be fine before that. Dondrell. Oh, it has to be done. Yeah. Daniel, it doesn't matter. All puts go down when the stock market goes down, but we get at the money near its expiration. Well, thank you. I should have waited for pre-market low to break. Yep. See, look at that. Exactly. I took an extra little risk there because I saw the Qs and the Dow breaking down, and looks like I've gotten my hand slapped because of it. Yeah, I broke my rule. But if it can't get over 435, then we keep holding. I do. What's a put? A put is an option, and it's a kind of option. There are two kinds: calls and puts. Thanks, man. There are calls and puts. And calls, you make money if the stock goes up, and puts, you make money if the stock goes down. We haven't had a gap open like this since Vietnam. No, I'm just kidding. Since October 27th last year. And then before that, we had one in June last year. That was a hell of a gap down today, open on SPY. No, Z is not so strong. No, man, forget about Z. Yes, it was such a big drop over the weekend. And the previous two times, it was just a correction. And then by the end of the week, we were out of it. But you could argue that there was a drop like this also during the pandemic crash a year and a half ago. Yes, forget about Z. Because it's just grinding down to the ground. Just forget about it. What trading platform is this? This is Thinkorswim. But I also use Binance and TradingView and Fidelity and Interactive Brokers and Webull and Robinhood and Coinbase. And I mean, I just have accounts everywhere. Fuck. TradeStation. You name it. I could remember the drop in stocks back in. I was just a wee boy when the war broke out. Oh man, we're gonna have to cut these SPY puts. Look at this! I can't believe this. Fake out. I do drive my accountant nuts. Yes, that's true, Mike. Funny you should say that. Just going over that problem this weekend. No, I wouldn't reverse. I don't think I would reverse Jamal. Yeah, we'd have to wait for confirmation to break down next time. There's not much of a difference, just one digit between SPX and SPY. What's your question, Maddie? Based on your knowledge, would you agree on what was your question? Answer, it's a good question. I don't see your question, man. I don't even see your question. Maybe it's way, way, way up there. Why don't you try re-asking it? You look like a smart guy. I think you can re-ask it. How are you showing those ticker labels that size? I typed them for you guys to see well using Zoom, our Zoom meeting annotation. No, it's not a crash, not yet. But it's heading in that direction. So it's been a very good day to cut losses and mitigate losses. Does high frequency trading make up most of the volume on SPY? Actually, I do not know the answer to that. I'm going to guess no, but that it's very close, like maybe 40% or maybe 30%. But the thing is, some high frequency trading is order flow. So it's kind of, in other words, it's another person's trade. So it can be hard to say. But let's see. How much volume, trading volume, how much trading volume is high frequency trading? Yeah, I said 40%. It says it represents about 50% of trading volume. So I think it's probably closer to 40%, though. I'm going to override Investopedia on that one. Okay, so what did you ask? Here's your question. Will the markets go down before the end of October, before earnings come out for most companies, then start new highs before or after the new year? No, I don't think so. This is usually how September goes. Yeah, let's take a look at last September. Make sure you guys you guys over on TikTok, click the link in my bio in order to come join our trading community. September. Yeah, that was that huge fall in September, starting on the 2nd. And it was rough all the way until it didn't start going back up for sure until about middle of November. A link. There should be a link in my bio. You just need to you need to leave this live and go to my profile. You have to click the my face right here. Then it pulls something up down here. You click my face again here, and then you click the link in my bio. Yeah, I don't know about space. That's pretty funny, Chris. What do I think about AMP? Let's see.
CI and LCD. Yo, man, thanks for all the great work. Keep it up. You're welcome, man. Click like, if you liking the stream, click like. My thoughts on JCS. I think I had it up earlier. Somebody wouldn't explain. All right, got to cut your SPY puts, guys. Time to cut your SPY puts. If you got that with me. Next time, follow my own rules and don't listen to me and wait for confirmation. That was a perfect example of what happens when you don't follow the rules and you do a little override. When was the last time I did that? It's been months. The moment you do it and you get train wrecked. Sell them. What's up? OPAD? What? Anything about OPAD? So anyway, JCS AMP. What do I think about AMP? AMP looks good. JCS. Having a great day today. Dead cat bounce. Day tradable only. NAC. Talking about Nokia? NAC? No, NAC. Crap. Really bad. Yeah, we're watching Ed's. It's crapped out. So it's VSTM. Yeah, things are calming down for now. You guys over on TikTok, make sure you click through to my profile and click the link in my bio to learn more about our trading group. Why is SPY on Toss and Robinhood not matching? Who gives a fuck? It is what it is. Like, just if you get a better price on Robinhood, trade it over there. If you got a better price on Toss, trade it over there. You could spend your whole life trying to figure out why every little thing doesn't work. Why don't you just try making money? That would be good. FIV got FDA approval and has popped from 240 all the way to 280. All right, VIVE. And there could be delays. There could be so many reasons why there's price differences on different platforms. Maybe Robinhood is fucking you. How about that? You ever thought about that? Maybe Robinhood is giving you a different price because they're just giving you an artificially inflated price, perhaps. Ever thought about how maybe Robinhood might be screwing you over? Yeah, you should, because they are. Let me see what DMs I've got here. Was gold a day or swing? I don't understand how you misunderstood, Seth. Can somebody tell him why were we interested in gold? Was it a day trade or a swing trade or something else? I don't know why he thinks it was a day trade or a swing trade. It's. Let me see if I can just encapsulate it again. It's in case all hell breaks loose. It's a flight to safety. And if I knew if we were going to be in it for a day, like 24 hours versus a month, I could probably own the planet. I would be so rich because I would have such incredible prediction skills. All right. Everything is red? Yes. SPY is putting in a good shape right now, a good rally shape, which might push it up and over 435.40. And if it does, then it would be able to get up over the high of the day at some point today. Things are looking okay on SPY. And QQQs are already making that strength. No, I cut the DH swing trade. Evan Strodamus, yeah. Do I have any leaps? Not really. I have a January 19 VIX position. That moment when someone you talked to before over private message on Discord is now sending you shill join Discord spam messages, and they've joined the dark side. If you show me you don't give a fuck, I'll show you that I am better at it. I never said that, did I? If you show me you don't give a fuck, I'll show you that I'm better at it. I'm not even sure what that means, but maybe you do. You understand the context. Check out CVGW. Let's see. All right, I'm going to cut out of here in about 8 minutes. 8 more minutes of trading before we close off this session, which is roughly going unchanged now. Oh, I have to check on another position which isn't showing. Yeah, CFLT. You guys over on TikTok, make sure that you click the link in my bio. Click through to my profile, my main profile, not just the little pop-up, the whole thing, and then click the link in my bio to come join our community. Okay. Do I listen to music as you're doing everything else here? Sometimes. I'm not at the moment. But one of these things that these headphones do is they play in my head the voice that's coming through the microphone, so I know what you guys are hearing. So that's helpful. When do you go for breakover whole number? 3.01 instead of 2.89? It can depend. If something's moving very slowly from 2.79 for 3 hours up to 2.89, then maybe I'm going to wait for 2.91. But if something's moving quickly from $1.72 all the way up to $2.89, I'm going to let it go to 3.01. So sorry, it's not a hard and fast robot mechanical rule, but yeah, we have to use our subjective brains and logic. And it makes sense, right, Matt? Did you understand kind of like the context? Could you visualize that? There'd be a reason. Okay, good. Brain trust. Let me see. What's the symbol on that? Oh, it's a token? Yeah, no. CP rail stock. Look at it. Your quick thought in a couple words. CP. It's just called CP. Oh, yeah, we've been in it before. CP was going good for a while there. We were in it for some of this run. But no, it's broken down. It's broken down. It's in a downtrend. DocU. Yeah, I'd like to look at that. Pretty all over the map. Nothing consistent. Let's put it this way: nothing reliable there. Nothing reliable. Why? No, FAMI, FAMI has been running into the ground. Doesn't look good. You guys, Vive just broke out a couple minutes ago. Yeah, that's that one you were asking about, I think, 3.01 with a stop at 275, so it's 25 cents of risk. Vive. There's no guarantee that it's going to follow through. Well, I could debate you on that, but it's not worth the time. If something's going down, there's a reason for it. It doesn't mean it's a great buy necessarily, especially if it's in a downtrend. That's not good. You don't try to get a good buy in a downtrend. You try to get a good buy in an uptrend. So, but we can argue that some other day. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it right there. The market's right smack in the middle of a trading range that it's been in for like an hour and a half. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. You guys over on TikTok, click through the link in my bio to come talk with me on the Discord. And everybody in the Zoom, if you have a message for me, just message me on the Discord. Have a great day. Good answer. All right. Later all.